Hey, how's it going, everybody? My name is Matt, and this is the BBN. Today, this is a special report on how I think you guys are absolutely assholes. Anything to say, you can leave it in the comments. Anything to argue about, you can leave it in the comments. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe, because even if you don't, I'm still gonna talk shit. That being said, this is the BBN, and this is today's special report. My name is Matthew Wilson. I am 35 years old. I am a Libra, Sagittarius, Capricorn, and I will haphazardly smack you in the face if you talk shit. Because I don't like to talk shit. I just like to talk about what's around me. So, with that being said, we're going to talk about my computer. This Lenovo Legion PC has seen many nights and many days, and it has been used in many ways to exacerbate all of the ways that I like to smack people in the face with all the things that I can do. Carrying on, there are other walls around me, a ceiling, a floor, some decorations, and non-stop other bullshit. So, if you can dictate and annotate all of the other bullshit that's around you any time of the day, with all the drama and gossip that you decide to perpetuate throughout the day, then you can be like an adult and speak your fucking piece and your fucking feelings, because you are an adult with your own goddamn mind. That being said, this is Godzilla vs. Kong: New Empire, and that movie last night had me fucking dying of excitement, because I have not seen a monster movie like that got me as razzed up in my jazzberries as any movie in history, honestly. And don't get me wrong, I've seen a lot of movies in my time. I fought a lot of demons in my time. I fought a lot of niggas in my time. But that movie had me amped up in a way that I was not prepared for. That movie was like, okay, so for instance, that movie to me was like playing Overwatch for the first time and getting a team kill in the first game. That's what that movie was like to me. So like, about halfway through that movie, I had to pause it and go to a different room, because like I was laying on the floor in my living room and it was just, my ass was hurting. So I went to my bedroom and I put it in the bedroom, and it carried on the fantastic voyage in that room, because that movie is in a lane all of its own when it comes to visuals. And I haven't seen the most recent one, Godzilla -1, nor did I see the first one. I just saw that one because it had black people and neons in it, and I was like, yo, what's up, my nigga, let's go. And like halfway through, I was like, whoa, yo, this ain't the shit I thought it was gonna be. And like 10 minutes later, I was like, yo, this is the shit I thought it was gonna be. And it was wild. You know what I'm saying? So like, after I finished watching Godzilla vs. Kong: New Empire, then I transitioned over to watching the Wings game. And unfortunately, I didn't get to watch the whole game, because for some reason, when I actually decide to watch TV on my own and just be entertained, the signal decides to cut the fuck out. So HBO Max, I goddamn hate you 2 fucking times. And Roku, I hate you too 2 fucking times. I honestly missed the day when I could just, turn on the TV and just click to a channel, when I had like 5 channels to watch. There was sports, there was music, there was talk shows, and there was game shows. Now there's like 1,000 channels for every single thing you can even think of, instead of people just be like, you know what, this. Like we have these huge massive lines of content now, and like we have this huge internet system, but we have no way to actually just like, you know what, this is what I want from this, this line of thinking, this content chain, this. It's so, like, it doesn't make any sense. We have vending machines, right? We have vending machines that just say, boop, boop. That's what content should be. I should be able to just, like, open up Netflix and be like, yo, Netflix, I want to watch a documentary that's 90 minutes about Godzilla based off historical animals with annotations and other sources. Boop, 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 boop. And it should just like show you 4 or 5 different options that meet that filter, right? You shouldn't have to literally scroll through billions of pictures in order to get where you're going. It doesn't make any sense. So, getting back to the point, Godzilla vs. King Kong: New Empire, that movie is fantastic. You need to watch it. And all racial jokes aside, like, that's the angle that I like to talk about things from, just the black perspective, because we have billions of people who are talking about the white perspective. I don't want to hear that. I want to hear the black perspective. And to be honest with you, like, the black perspective is just going along for the ride and just talking about the shit that you thought was dope. So I thought the entire movie was awesome. There was literally nothing about that movie that I did not personally like, just as someone who enjoys Godzilla and someone who likes monsters. Like, there was nothing about that movie, whether it was visual, whether it was writing, whether it was the music, there's nothing about that movie whatsoever that I did not find enjoyable and worth paying attention to. In fact, there are so many things in that movie that I had to pay attention to in order to just enjoy it, that I didn't feel any hesitance to really just dive into the story. Like, that movie to me really just zeroed in on what it meant to put someone into the story, or to put someone into a film. The way they phrased the characters, the way they directed the scenes, and even the way that they had to cut off certain dialogues to make sure the transitions flowed. Like, the way that they did that movie was absolutely amazing. And I honestly sat and watched that movie as long as I could from start to finish, without needing to move because I was laying on the floor, just because I like to. I'm just, I'm a bookworm, so I like to lay low. But like, so if you do need some kind of entertainment today, this has been the BBN special report when it comes to entertainment news for the month, because that movie was fucking awesome. And even though it came out back in March, I hadn't had the chance to sit down and just watch it because I've been doing other things. But when it comes to the Zeus of movies this year, Godzilla vs. King Kong New Empire was that movie. Like, I cannot find a single fight movie or a single battle sequence or something that had the kind of intensity that I've been looking to see in a movie, except for what I saw in that movie. So the intensity, the virility of the two combatants, plus the ending sequence altogether, like, there are so many different parts of the way Godzilla and Kong's conflict was set up. The final battle of the film did feel like a grand payoff for the entire movie. I did not feel as if there were any hanging plot threads at the end of it. I did not feel as if there was anything left to pay attention to, because I only saw this one particular movie in the series. So there's no other hanging plot threads from the first movie aside from the things that the characters mention in this movie. Right? But all of the things that the characters mentioned in this movie from the previous movie, they also explained while they were in transit doing something else. So they're, oh yeah, we got that going on, but this is what we're doing right here, so this is what you need to know, just pay attention here. And he's like, oh yeah, cool. And they just went. And it was such a clean transition from introduction, I can't think of what the middle is called. It was such a clean transition from 1, 2, and 3 that there was no question for me that movie, honestly, needs way more attention than I have seen it get. Because I don't talk to a lot of people. I read a lot, articles and comments and stuff, just because I'm really just an internet rat who just likes to talk shit. Whatever, I don't really care. However, in the entirety of Godzilla vs. King Kong New Empire, I did not feel lost. I did not feel confused. I did not feel left beside. I did not feel that anything on the screen needed further explanation. There was no other context that the movie needed to provide to me, because I feel that movie was a sum total entertainment package. Really just a dumb action movie with monsters. And honestly, Godzilla is the dumbest, greatest monster of all time. Just a big, stupid lizard who's smacking people. And I love it. King Kong, also, just a dumb monkey smacking people. And I don't give a shit what you say, he's not dumb, he's a genius. I don't fucking care. I'm talking about the movie, okay? It's just two dumb puppets smacking people around. And honestly, that's all I need. That's all I need. I just need a bunch of movie where a bunch of big, dumb, beefy puppets are just beating the shit out of people for like 45 minutes. Why? Because I'm a dude who just doesn't get to beat the fuck out of people. That's all. Like, and there's so many different ways that we can film conflict, that we can talk about fighting, or that we can exacerbate conflict, especially in movies. And I would love to see, like, a movie about a dude who literally gets so angry that his blood boils out of his body and strangles the fuck out of someone with water. that'd be great. But like, we're not gonna go into that. This has been the special BBN news report for Entertainment of the Month. So if you have not seen Godzilla vs. King Kong New Empire, then motherfucker, I'm about to smack the shit out of you, because that movie took me all fucking year to see, and I'm gonna go watch it again this weekend. So deuces, this is Matt, BBN out, go suck my big black dick.